after announcement of wonderful things for Tennessee as far as manufacturing is concerned. I mean, we went to Calsonic. We've done a lot of these things. This is becoming a manufacturing hub, and literally there has been a disconnect on getting people together with their job skills.
The great news is in Tennessee we still make things. People think we don't manufacture things anymore in America. It's wrong in Tennessee. From automobiles to guitars to candy to you name it, we make things in Tennessee. The challenge is to make certain we have the right workforce, and so this grant is part of that, making certain that the companies are saying, hey, we need these type of workers, whether it be Calsonic or Nissan or any of the other numerous companies that have announced expansion in Tennessee, that we literally can provide the workers they need so that they'll keep growing in Tennessee and providing more opportunities.
You pick up the tab on this any day of the week, right?
Well, again, this is, government has a real role. One of the roles is to prepare the workers for the workforce. And this is something, because the connection is so direct, I think it's a great investment for the state of Tennessee. This investment will mean even more jobs coming to Tennessee in the future.
And you're a strict believer in that. It's part of the master plan.
Today the challenge in economic development and business recruitment is all about proving you have the right workforce. And when companies look at Tennessee now, they're not just looking at, is it the right physical location or do we have the right incentive package? The first thing they're asking is, do we have the right workforce? I had a large company call us last week saying we're looking at a relocation, but you got to prove to us that you have the workforce that we need. We got to get on our horse to make certain we're ready to do that.
Now let's talk about that. How many times a week or a month, or can you even say that you get a big business calling you and saying, "Hey, we know Tennessee's kind of open for business and removing things."
Well, it's not that often that they just call us. It's typically us out there working, and in this case, like I said, in several cases, it's usually us hearing about a company's thinking about expanding, and then us going and doing our very best to sell Tennessee is the right location.
What's the number one thing they call for?
Ultimately, it does comes back to having the right workforce. I mean, businesses that want to grow want to make certain that the workers that they need, the skilled, trained workers they need, are there. And I think that's the difference in the economy today. Is the economy tough? Yes. Is the job market tight? Yes. But are there jobs for people with the right skill, training? You bet. And that's what we're trying to make more people have that training right here.
What's it like to see these high school kids? I mean, you remember when you were their age?
Yeah, I barely remember when I was their age. It's getting to be a foggier and foggier memory. But I think one of the jobs that we have in leadership is to help prepare people to define reality for them, to prepare people for the right or for the future that's coming. And for these high school students need to understand jobs are available, but they're not available unless you have the right training.
Well, I just had a question off topic.
Sure.
What are some of your legislative priorities with the reconvening of the legislature coming up?
So we'll roll out our whole package in a few weeks. A few weeks from now, I think you'll see a real focus on higher ed. Again, both making certain that we have the job preparation programs, as well as we have to have a way that we can encourage more Tennesseans to attend school after high school. And so I think you'll see some things around making that more affordable as well.
I mean, obviously the Hope and Dream's been a big deal. I mean, the Dream Act's been a big deal.
The Hope, yeah, Hope Scholarship.
Why did I say the Dream?
I know what you meant.
Where am I coming from? The Hope Scholarship's been a wonderful thing, but are you considering expanding it?
Well, we're looking at, Hope has been a big deal for Tennessee in terms of helping make college more affordable for a lot of students. So we're just continuously looking at whether it be Hope or any of the other things that we can do. Our Tennessee Achieves program has had great success in terms of free community college for 2 years for students in various parts of the state. Nashville picked up on that 2 months ago and initiated a program. So we're just trying to see what all we can do to where if you're a parent, you'd say, and if you're a student, you go, hey, that works for me. I never thought I could go to college, but now maybe I can.